This is the reason why your flight is delayed. Hello and welcome into my channel. This is Keto Granny. I'm on here just to do a quick live tonight. And I'm not going to be talking about anything in particular. I'm just practicing doing my lives and sharing. I wanted to share a little bit about my day today. I'm going to give people a little bit of time to come in. Healthy weight loss strategies for women over 50 is what I'm going to be talking about tonight. Looks like I have Jaden. Hello, everyone. Hello, Jaden. Welcome in. This is Jaden 0428. I believe you were on one of the lives the other night. So glad to have you again tonight. I'm going to be talking just about how my day went today. I had a great day today. I have put my video together to show I had got up. I was able to go to the gym. So I was so excited about that. Also, I walked around the lake. I walked around the lake yesterday. I had done my, my live collaboration or team build with Geo. And during that time afterwards, before it got dark here, I had to go out and go ahead and do my walk around the lake to make sure that I got my steps in. So I made the video and I'm going to put some music to it, but I've been working on editing it. I didn't get in today until about 4:30 or close to 5 as far as working. And I've been putting the video together so that I can go ahead and release that at least by tomorrow. But I've got a lot of good stuff in there about how my day went. I had a fantastic day. I was able to go to the gym. Then after I went, I did DoorDash. So I got a lot of steps in. After my DoorDash, then I went and I walked around the lake. After I walked around the lake, I also did a small meal prep last night that I have on the video. And also this evening, I did a small meal prep when I got off. And all I did was I prepared hamburger patties this evening so that I can have that in the refrigerator. And I also prepared some asparagus. Normally, I like to cook my asparagus and wrap it in bacon, but I cooked it a little bit different tonight. And it came out very, very good. I put the asparagus in a bag and I mixed it with Parmesan cheese and olive oil, lemon juice, and different seasonings and let it sit. And then I roasted in the oven. It was really, really very, very good and delicious. So I have that in the refrigerator as far as part of a meal prep. Yesterday I made ribs, so I still had a few ribs in the refrigerator. So Kenny, he had ribs for dinner. I had a rib, and then I had a hamburger patty, some asparagus, and then some guacamole because I love avocado. So that was my dinner today. I have been trying to do just OMAD, the 1 meal a day. Now, this works well for me, even if I'm not successful for that day. Because if I stop eating, say around 6 or 7 o'clock in the evening, 6 or 7 o'clock that next morning, that's my 12 hours. And I usually don't eat before I go out to do my DoorDash. And we leave here, I'd say about 9 o'clock, sometime a little bit earlier. So I won't get to eat until I get back in the evening. So that's been working out very well as far as the DoorDash. However, I have seen that if I get hungry while I'm out, I'll get something like yesterday I stopped and I got a Polish sausage with some mustard. Seems like I had something today. Oh, I know what I did today, and I did it absentmindedly. I went in one place to pick up an order, and they had a bowl of candy. And I remember I got 2 pieces of the Star think they call Starburst, 2 little pieces of Starburst, and ate those. So that broke my fast. And I did it so quickly and so absent-mindedly. After I ate it, then I thought about it. I was like, oh, I just broke my fast, and I just, you know, absent-mindedly ate those 2 pieces of candy just from going in the store. Um, so that's something that I'm going to have to watch and pay more attention to, is eating absent-mindedly. Eating absent-mindedly. Something that I also found out about myself this week, especially while my car was in the shop. I am an emotional eater. I was like, I won't say depressed, but it was like I was just didn't have anything to do. I wasn't able to go like I wanted to. I wasn't able to go to the lake or anything like that. So I was kind of, I guess, maybe just a little bit depressed. But I noticed that I ate more then. I noticed that my appetite, I had a lot of cravings during that time. So of course, I had to find a way to control my cravings during that time. So what I like to do is just start doing different research, looking at things. Okay, what's a good way to, get rid of your cravings? Now, for me, I like to drink a lot of water when I have cravings. I drink a lot of water. I try to add in some exercise, do things to take my mind off of food. If I do happen to eat, then I try to eat things like cheese sticks. Sometimes I even, I like peanut butter. Um, so I'll try to find something that's not high calorie that I can eat. And like I said, this trying to eat just one meal a day is working great for me, because if I do not succeed at just eating the one meal, then I have a meal and kind of like a snack during the day. And that keeps me very, very low carb. And then I am mostly doing carnivore. When I'm eating, I'm just eating like meat, and then adding in some vegetables. Um, Going ketovore for maybe one of my meals or a couple of meals during the week. And this is helping me very, very good. It's been very beneficial to me, as far as it has been helping my AFib. I have atrial fibrillation, and I have noticed that when I add in my vegetables, especially good vegetables like the carrots and the Brussels sprouts, I have the leafy greens, the spinach, different types of cabbage. Um, what is that? Indamame. I'm not for sure if I'm even pronouncing that right, but all of those things. Arugula. I just try to add in a lot of different things to my vegetables, and mix those together. And I tell you, they have been very, very beneficial with my atrial fibrillation. They have helped to make my heartbeat more regular. So tomorrow morning, I have my appointment with my doctor. I'm going to have my labs done again, just to see how they are doing, making sure that I'm on the right track. Last time, my labs were great. My vitamin D was low before, so that's something that I'm going to have my doctor check for sure, to make sure that my vitamin D is up. That's very, very important, to have your vitamin D in a good range. It has a lot of different functions in your body, vitamin D. I've been trying to eat a lot of low carb foods. I've been sticking to a lot of low carb foods. And for breakfast, I've been doing like bacon and eggs, salmon and eggs, beef and eggs. And for my dinner, I've been mainly just having myself a meat. And then when I need vegetables, I'll do a stir fry. The stir fry vegetables work out really, really well for me. Today, I wanted to get a salad, but I forgot and had came home. It was raining all day today while we were working. So I worked in the rain. I got my steps in, but I have to be really careful in the rain, because I want to make sure that I don't fall. If you fall when you're older, sometimes it's a lot harder for our bodies to heal from that. So that's one thing that I really watch out for and I'm careful for while I am out doing my DoorDash. I think I've already told everybody I'm just excited about doing the DoorDash because it helps me with my exercise. It helps me, keeps my body moving. It keeps me in motion. And that's very, very important, especially as you get older. But that's just not important as you get older. It's important to keep your body in motion and to keep your body moving all the time, no matter what age you are. And eat good foods. Make sure that you're eating some good low carb foods. Um, Eating low carb foods, you want to eat foods that are going to help maintain a steady energy level. It's going to help you also lose weight, something that's also going to promote your fat loss. Some low carb things that you can eat are eggs. Eggs are very, very good for you. Eggs are half protein and half fat, very, very rich in protein. You want to include leafy greens in your diet. Leafy greens are very, very high in magnesium and potassium. Magnesium and potassium play very, very important roles in your body, with your heart, with forming muscles, with all of that. Very, very important. Magnesium, they say, has over 200 things that it does in your body. So it's very, very important. I do take a magnesium supplement. And then I also try to make sure, like I say, that I am including a lot of leafy green vegetables in my diet. I eat just about any type of meat that I want to eat. You can eat almost any type of meat that you want to eat, even some processed foods, but you don't want to eat a lot of processed foods because really, if you see the way some foods are processed and the way they're made, it could probably turn you away from eating meat altogether. But especially some of the processed meats, you probably wouldn't want to eat those again if you really watch the way that they make them. Um, because that's how I felt once I started watching, looking up videos as far as the meat industry, different things that they're putting in the meat, that's not supposed there. Hello, Boast Life Online. Glad that you're here. I'm getting my live hours in, starting to do more lives. I'm really practicing on doing that. I got in late, so I'm still editing my video that I want to release. I have two that I'm working on. So I hope to get one done tomorrow and then release the next one the next day. So that'll give me something steady, that I'm releasing here on YouTube. But meat and fish are excellent protein sources. Excellent protein sources that you can have. Choose meats that you like to eat. That's where you're going to get a lot of your fats in, is through the meats that you eat. Just make a plan and stay consistent. That is really what you have to do. Make a plan, stay consistent on your plan. And like I say, eat foods that you like, eat foods that you enjoy. And this is going to help you stay focused and want to, continue with your plan and staying consistent. Consistency is the key. You can have some nuts and some seeds. Um, uh, I like pecans now. I like pecans. I like walnuts. They say that cashews are high in calories, so you really don't want to eat a lot of cashews. And they even say, I believe they say that cashews aren't really nuts. Um, I used to eat peanuts, but peanuts aren't really considered to be keto. But every now and then I will buy these. I think that they're peanut covered in like a sugar-free chocolate. Sometimes I use those. I buy them at the Dollar Tree and different places like that. But a lot of times, what I like to do, if I'm going to have a treat, I will make my own keto candy. You can buy pure coconut. You can buy the shredded coconut and heavy whipping cream, different things like that, and you can make almost like an almond joy. Is what the one that I like. Almond Joy, peanut butter, cluster bars, um, just a chocolate brittle with melting some chocolate, sweeten it with a sweetener, and adding in some nuts to it and freezing that, and you have like a chocolate bar. that you can use that's very, very low calorie, low carb, but you are satisfying that craving that you have. Greek yogurt is very, very low in carbs, and it's very, very good also that you can eat. Now, the yogurt that I eat a lot of is the Two Goods yogurt, and that's a keto-friendly yogurt, and it comes in a whole lot of different flavors. You can get it in strawberry, I believe it's blueberry. You can get it and vanilla. I mean, just several different flavors, and it's very, very good, very low carb. So I use that a lot. Also, what I do is I practice intermittent fasting on a daily basis. Intermittent fasting, it can enhance your weight loss if you add it in on your weight loss plan. The main weight loss, as far as the hours that I use for my intermittent fasting, are 16 and 8. Here lately, I have been aiming to do at least 22 hours of fasting daily, which I'm aiming for this week, 22 hours of fasting. And I have a plan where if I quit eating at a certain time in the evening, I don't eat before I go out to DoorDash and I wait until I get home and eat. That's working out really, really well for me as far as helping me stay focused on what I'm doing. But I haven't had anything in the refrigerator as far as what I want to say, have meal prepared. So that's why I prepared some ribs yesterday. And then today, like I said, I made hamburger patties and I made some asparagus. So I have that in the refrigerator also. As far as when I get hungry, I can go in there and get something that I can't eat on until I, make something that I want. Um, let's see. Fasting for 16 hours and eating during an 8-hour window. During your fasting window, you can drink some water. You can drink black coffee or tea during your fasting hours. It helps regulate your blood sugar and it boosts your fat burning. Now, during that time, a lot of people make what they call the keto coffee or the fat fat coffee. You can make that. A lot of people put the butter in the coffee. Some use MCT oil, but that does not break your fast. But and how do I want to say that? It just depends. If you keep it under 50 calories, I believe it is. They say that does not break your fast. Now I do the coffee sometimes, and sometimes I don't. But that is like really left up to you as far as if you will be drinking those type of things during your fasting window. Also, it's very, very good to add in some exercise. And I don't mean any type of strenuous exercise or anything. You like the coffee, Gio? What type of coffee do you use? Do you make the keto coffee? You can just put it in the comments. But yeah, I like to make the coffee. And I make mine as like a keto treat, like a keto latte. I will take decaffeinated coffee. Since I have an irregular heartbeat, I have stopped drinking real coffee. So I take the decaffeinated coffee. I'll put in about a tablespoon of the heavy whipping cream. I will add in a tablespoon of sugar-free chocolate, tablespoon or two of the caramel, sugar-free caramel. And sometimes I even go so far as to add the sugar-free whipping cream on top, just to really make it look like a treat for myself and to feel like I'm getting something extra or, still experiencing some of the things that I used to do before I started on my ketogenic journey. So sometimes you can have treats and different things, but you don't want to treat yourself every day to, things that are kind of fattening. Now, some people who are losing weight are on the keto diet, some people can't do dairy. Dairy bothers a lot of people. Now, for me, I love dairy. Dairy does not bother me. I use cream cheese a lot of different things. You can make cream cheese pancakes. You can put cream cheese in your dishes and make a lot of different gravies and sauces. Um, so I love my cheeses, and I love using my dairy sometimes. So, but some people can't use dairy, so that's something that I'm just throwing out there also. I was talking about exercise. Regular exercise is very, very good for you. And type of exercise I'm going to be talking about is walking. Walking is very, very good for you. It's going to exercise your heart. Um, I mean, it just helps you overall. Overall, walking is going to be very, very good for you. Start off, if you on a regular walker, start off walking maybe 10 or 15 minutes a day. Add in a little bit more walking every time that you walk until you start walking for at least 20 to 30 minutes of brisk walking, when you do walk. And try to aim for walking daily if you can, or at least 5 days per week. They say 150 minutes is what we should really be aiming for, at least having that much walking in. Yes, Gio, I used to see you making the videos of your walking also. Hi there. Hi, Deborah. Welcome in, Deborah. Deborah Garrett, welcome in. Um, so aim for 30 minutes of brisk walking on the days that you're walking. Walking is gentle on your joints. It's going to help you burn calories, and it's also going to improve your cardiovascular health. Like I say, I believe that walking helps with my AFib also. So, I try to add in exercise. I try to make sure that I'm eating correctly, following whatever protocol that I am doing. And then one of the last things that I do, the star of the show, which I say, is I do keto. For me, the ketogenic diet works very, very well. The keto diet is high in fat, but it's high in healthy fats. You can use things like olive oil, avocado oil. I use MCT oil. You will be eating protein, a moderate amount of protein. You don't want to eat just a whole lot of protein. And you want to be very low in carbs on the ketogenic diet. The ketogenic diet encourages you to be in ketosis, which is where your body is burning fat for fuel instead of carbs or instead of glucose. So that's the goal of the ketogenic diet. Some different foods that you can eat on keto, especially some different things that I like. I like avocados. I eat a lot of avocados. I have guacamole made in the refrigerator that I can eat. I ate some today. I think twice. Twice I ate some avocado. Um, when I first came in, what was it I had? But anyway, I remember I put some avocado on something. And sometimes I just go in the refrigerator and just take a scoop of avocado. Um, I like salmon. I like eating mackerel. I like eating tuna. These are all different things that you can add into your diet that are keto friendly and that are very, very good for you. Um, you can have, like I was just talking about, cheese. You can have different cheeses, and you want to eat non-starchy vegetables such as spinach and broccoli, cruciferous vegetables, your cabbage, kale, Brussels sprouts. All of these things are very, very good for you to incorporate into your diet because you do want to make sure that you're eating good, nutritious foods and things that you're getting your vitamins and your minerals from. That's very, very important. Foods that you really want to avoid are going to be things like your breads and your pastas, all those good things that I'm not going to say good things, but things that tasted good to me at one time that I really did enjoy eating. My breads, my pasta, my rice. I loved eating rice with everything. You know, sugary fruits, especially peaches, apples, all of those type of things. I haven't eaten anything like that in a long time. Pears, starchy vegetables. You want to stay away from starchy vegetables. Starchy vegetables will raise your insulin, keep your insulin raised. And anytime that you raise your insulin, you stop um, losing weight. You could be in ketosis, eat the wrong thing, and it will throw you out of ketosis and your body will start burning sugar again. It may take you anywhere from maybe 1 day up to 2 weeks to get back into ketosis where you were before, sometimes when you have a cheat meal. Deborah says, when I eat the raw veggies, I bloat really bad, so I'm having a hard time. I lose 2 pounds, then gain it right back. Yeah, a lot of people have problems with the raw veggies. I know I have problems with the raw veggies. So that's why I do mine in like a stir fry. For me, that stir fry works better because it breaks down my vegetables a little bit more for me. They're a little bit easier for me to digest, I notice. So that's why I do mine in stir fry. I used to like to eat a lot of raw vegetables. I'd go and get a vegetable tray, and then I would have my different dips, and I'd eat those. And I haven't done that in a while. It's probably been almost a year that I've just eaten a lot of raw vegetables like that. But I have a hard time with the raw vegetables also. They leave me bloated. I bloat when I eat spinach, but I still like to eat spinach. Um, you know, some of the vegetables that you eat, you're probably gonna have some bloating and different things from that, which I know that you are. But I still like to add vegetables into my diet because they're still beneficial for me. And I deal with the bloating and different stuff like that because that bloating is gonna go away. Um, so I do eat. I know exactly what Deborah's talking about when she says she bloats and has a hard time. You lose 2 pounds and you gain 1 pound back. That is what I do. And then sometimes, I may have a day where I eat nothing but vegetables, and I'll be so bloated maybe the next day, and I'll gain maybe 3 pounds, something like that, around 3 pounds. And I know that it's water or whatever, or different things like that. And usually overnight it comes off my body, where when I say after I lay down and everything, that next morning you get up, you'll be done lost another pound or whatever. But the scale doesn't my scale does not continually go down. I have a jagged weight loss. When I say jagged, I mean it goes up and down. Sometimes it may go up as high as 4 or 5 pounds, and then I'll put that scale away, continue what I'm doing, and get back on the scale in about 3 or 4 days, and I'll be back down under that, or maybe lost a couple extra pounds with that. So it just depends on your body. It depends on the foods that you're eating. That's why I said you're going to have to experiment with the foods that work best for you. And when you find foods that work best for you, it's really good to stick to those foods because you know how your body is going to react to them. And finally, I just want to say, remember that weight loss varies. Um, your weight loss journey is not going to be like my weight loss journey. They may be familiar or similar, yet they won't be the same. You may not lose weight um, at a fast pace. You may use it at a steadier pace than someone else. But remember, it's your weight loss journey. Remember to keep combining eating low carbs, no matter what type of diet you're doing. I believe low carbs is good. Add in some intermittent fasting, some walking. And then, like I said, find a good diet plan that works for you for weight loss and use that. And always, before you start any diet, make sure that you consult a healthcare professional just to make sure, that you can do what you want to do, because they said some people can't do these different diets and different things that they say, keto or different things. So remember, consistency is the key. Um, and everyone stay focused on what you're doing. I'm going to be back again another day this week because I want to make sure that I'm start doing more live. And I thank everyone for coming in and joining in. Let me see if I have any questions. That's what I'm experiencing, the yo-yo on the scale. Yes, I feel like it's best if you're going to do it way at the beginning of the week, and then put that scale away and keep doing what you're doing. Follow your weight loss plan, do your exercise, do all of those things. If you want to weigh maybe in the middle of the week or 2 or 3 days out, just to make sure that you're still on the right track, and do that. But don't get on the scale every day. And I need to take that back, because sometimes it's good to get on the scale every day if you are, uh, I don't want to say, if you experience hardship when you are doing your dieting. It may be good for you to get on that scale every day, just so that you can keep track of how you are progressing. And some people do have to use a scale every day for that. So I want to say, stay committed, stay healthy, stay focused, and keep on shining, and doing what works best for you. I want to thank you all for tuning in to my live tonight. And I want to say, everybody have a good night. Stay blessed, and God loves us all. Bye bye.